Dave Johnson, editor of eHow Tech here at Consumer Electronics Show 2013, and on the lookout for cool stuff to play with. And I spent a lot of time talking about Apple, iOS, iPad type devices, but I want to make sure that we spend some time with Android as well. And I have run across what I personally think is the coolest Android tablet ever. It's called the Gamepad from Archos. And Stephen, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Okay, so why don't you show us the Gamepad? What is this guy?
All right, so this is the Gamepad. It's a 7-inch Android powered device. It's running 4.1 Jelly Bean. Obviously, you can see that it's very gaming oriented with the buttons that are attached to the device itself. We'll kick it on here. It's a 7-inch screen, 1024 by 600 resolution. It's powered by a 1.6 gigahertz dual-core processor and mated with a quad-core Mali 400 GPU, so a really robust GPU to play all the great games that you can download from the Play Store.
So if I could translate that, for most folks, it's just kind of fast.
Yeah, it'll run everything really fast. That's what you're looking for. Full Google certification, so you have access to everything in the Play Store. Anything you purchase from Google, movies, books, games, TV shows, any of that stuff, you can access on this device.
But we've got all these game controller buttons on the sides.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm assuming they're not just there for show.
No, they're not there for show. They're there for a very specific function. We'll jump into this game right here. We'll let it load up. And so this is what everyone's used to seeing with Android games. You've got these soft keys on the screen. We have developed a proprietary mapping tool. So you touch that little controller at the bottom, and then you very simply drag these buttons to the specific touch points on the screen. Touch whichever button on the device you want mapped to that, and it will be there. Do it with the rest of these real quick. And just like that, you've got all the buttons mapped to hard buttons on the device, so you don't have to cover up half the screen when you're playing.
So what you've done basically is, instead of having to like mash my hands onto the screen to interact with the game, I've said what game controls I want each button to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. So then when you're done mapping, you go back to the game and you can use the controls just like this to play a game like you'd expect.
You are very good at this game.
I'm upside down. I'm getting much better than I probably should be. For example, try this.
All right, cool. So if I wanted to take a Gamepad home, how much does it cost?
This is going to be $170, and it will be available in February.
So thanks, Stephen. So this is Dave Johnson on the show floor of Consumer Electronics Show, and excuse me, I'm going to play some games for a little while.